Greetings and salutations. It's your man D Boogie. Once again, Taste and Sense with D Boogie. What do we got today? Well, we have us a fragrance sent from us from a house of Priester1973. They sent me a nice little bag here, little felt bag. Picked up a lot of cat hair, I see. My cats. Noticed that on there. But anyway, nice little felt bag. Look like the bag I keep my 20-sided dice in, all my D&D dice in. And he sent me a nice little discovery set of 5 of his 5 fragrances. And he sent me my number one lady, which is the fragrance he dedicated to his amazing mother. And then there's Capture, which is their flagship fragrance. And then there is Citrus and Oud Bespoke. That's one of the ones that I'm actually very anxious to get my nose on. I was looking at the notes of that. Butterfly, spelled a little differently. Butterfly, P-H-L-Y. And then we have Gardenia Noir. So let's go ahead and jump into Priester 1973. Gardenia Noir. Now, Gardenia Noir has notes of cedarwood, oud, benzoin, resins, black pepper, and citruses. Floral, spicy. You get that gardenia. That gardenia is definitely present. No question about that. You pick up that spice of the black pepper in there. It's kind of an animalic oud. It is kind of raunchy. It is a nice animalic oud. The cedar wood in here and the oud and the black pepper. The citruses give it a little bit of sweetness, not like a lot, but just a little hint of sweetness. Very resinous, very, very resinous fragrance. This one would definitely be a head turner. It would command attention. It is definitely not this is not going to be one that's going to be an easy reach, blind buy, mass appeal type of scent. But if you like those woody cedar with that oud and the black pepper, because it's all there, you get all of that. The gardenia comes in like in the beginning, like a sharp floral, like a smack. But it tones down and it paves way to everything else. It's still there, but it makes it so that it is a unisex fragrance and not more of a feminine fragrance by the gardenia just being the prominent player of this fragrance. You gotta like oud though. And cedar, you have to like that, that kind of, that raunchy, woody. Yeah. Not bad. Like I said, definitely not for everyone, but still not bad. And once again, that is Gardenia Noir. Next, we'll jump into my number one lady. Like I said, that's the fragrance that he made, and it's dedicated to, he said, to his amazing mother. And I feel that because, you know, I think my mother's amazing too. And this has got notes of rose absolute, strawberry, vanilla, teak wood, and pink peppercorn. So we're gonna see. I'm expecting this one to be definitely more feminine, but we'll see. That teak wood kind of sharp and pungent in the beginning. It's kind of a little off-putting, just a little bit. It does tone down and give more piney, coniferous type of scent. The strawberry, you kind of get that. The rose kind of smells a little synthetic. You get a little bit of the vanilla that comes in, not much. Let me see. I don't know. It's something about that that is just not sitting. I don't know whether or not it's the teak wood and the peppercorn. I'm gonna have to come back to that one at the end because that one is not. The first one was nice. My number one lady. Let's go to butterfly. Butterfly is gardenia. They really like gardenia, I see. Tonka, peach, bergamot, and agarwood. So let's see. Butterfly. Okay, redemption. Redemption, because my number one lady just, but this nice sweet peach with some florals in there. The tonka makes it creamy, almost like a peaches and cream kind of feel. Some florals in there with that agarwood is just kind of playing in the background. It is not trying to shine. It is just there holding down the base of this fragrance to give it a little bit of depth, to keep it from just being linear. This one's like a peach smoothie. This is really nice. So far, Butterfly is my favorite. I'd rock the. It definitely probably leans more femme, but I don't care. I would wear it. I'm going to wear that until it's gone. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it during the summer because I know it's gonna be great in the summertime. It is. It is. Next, we're gonna go to their flagship fragrance. Now, this one is called Capture. And Capture has notes of oud, hibiscus, bergamot, and cypress. So we're gonna see how they put those notes together. Oh, that is beautiful. Reminiscent in the same space as like Maison Crivelli's Hibiscus Marajade, but not as dirty and raunchy. This one's got more of a green, piney nature to it. A nice chypre. This is definitely a nice chypre. Woody chypre. This is a nice one. Oh, very nicely done. I gotta put that on the skin. Very, very handsome fragrance. This is nice. It can definitely go unisex. Yeah, definitely go unisex. There's no leather in here or anything, which kind of, differentiates it and maybe even saves it. But this is a good fragrance. Okay. Butterfly was nice. That just took the number one. So right now it goes Capture, Butterfly, Gardenia Noir, then my number one lady. And we still have one left. And this is the one I actually, because of the notes in it, this is the one I actually was the most intrigued by. And this one is called Citrus and Oud Bespoke. So this one has notes of tangerine, orange, grapefruit, bergamot, vanilla, jasmine, musk, pink and black pepper, sandalwood, and it didn't list oud, but this says citrus and oud bespoke. So we'll see if it's, they just forgot to list it or whatever have you. I'm gonna put the website, Priester1973.com. I'm gonna put it all on there. It'll probably be on the screen, in the description where you can go and check all these out. And he has a discovery set and very, very much similar. Not the same because it is far more dirty, but it is like Versace Eros energy. That's the kind of vibe I get from this, but it's dirtier, it's raunchier. It's got that oud, it's got the creaminess and the citrus coming from the sandalwood and the vanilla and all the citruses. You got the bitterness of the grapefruit, but you still got the sweetness of the tangerine and the orange. You got the tartness of the bergamot, the sweetness, like a honeyed sweetness coming probably from the jasmine. As it dries down more and more, this gets better and better. That is nice. Oh, it's better on skin. The citrus in that is so invigorating, so energizing. But then it's like citrus wearing a leather jacket, riding a Harley. So, that oud and that sandalwood underneath that citrus, it is layered so well. Okay, so this is how this gonna go. Numero uno goes to Citrus and Oud Bespoke. Close second would be Capture. And I mean like 1A, 1B type. But that Citrus and Oud, oh, that is nice. Yeah, the Capture is still good, but that Citrus and Oud Bespoke, that's the one. Capture number 2. Butterfly number 3. Gardenia Noir number 4. And sorry, my number 1 lady, you definitely come in last place today. Just not for me. Not saying it's a bad fragrance, just not for me. Nothing that I would wear and nothing that I really would want to smell on, Christy. So, yeah. But 4 out of 5 is not bad. 3 out of 5 are really good. 2 out of 5 are bangers. Great. Yeah. But, that's just me. Fragrances are subjective. So the only way I can tell you is if you like those notes that I said, check them out. Pick up one of the samples, discovery set, Same with any of these other houses that I talk about. If you don't know and that you're going to like them, that's fine. Most of them have discoveries, samples, to let you get a taste of it, to see whether or not it's your flavor. It's not going to break the bank, trust me. But give them some support, You might find a really hidden gem like I do all the time. Because Citrus and Oud Bespoke is definitely going in my hidden gem pile of 2025 so far. Because that one is good. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not Versace Eros energy. It's in that same space. But if you like Versace Eros energy and you don't mind a little bit of dirty oud, it's not like funky. It's just a little dirty. I love it. But anywho, thank you all for coming. Priester1973, thank you for allowing me to review your product. And keep up the good work. Good job. I look forward to, seeing what else you have in the future. If this is your first time coming to see me, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. For everybody else that's been here, I appreciate you as well. You know what it is. I love all y'all. Love, peace, hair grease.